Hey you, it's Jess here. We're doing a plan with me for last week, which was the last week of July, and it's I think the 25th to the 31st, and I'm using this Caress Press mystery kit from last year called Self Love. And this was one of the ones that I drew last year. That's just a really nice like self-care like bath kind of kit. And yeah, I'm really excited to use it. I thought it was much more summery or springy to use because of the colors, and I was using it for actually it was a very busy work week, so the current week instead is the one where I'm actually taking a holiday week, but I really wanted to use this kit, and it kind of led up to my self-care week. Because the week that I'm taking self-care is actually our anniversary, so I wanted to use an anniversary kit instead. But that's just the way it works out. And I'm glad I used this kit up because I really did want to use it this year in the warmer months. So I paired it with rose foil from SPC as well as some from Caress Press. I was trying out some of my Caress Press hole protectors. Like some of the sheets have really discolored. I think maybe it's because they were near the radiator in winter, I'm not sure. I was like testing out to see if they are okay, but it is actually the clear sticker part that discolored. So I still use them this week, but I threw out the rest of them because they're not clear anymore. I don't know why that happened. I think it must be the radiator, but I'm not sure. I don't think I was like storing them any differently, but and I was storing them in the same like album as some bougie boxes that I have, and they're fine. And it's not all of the sheets of the hole protectors either, so I don't know what happened there, but a couple of the sheets did discolor, so I've just gone ahead and gotten rid of those because you can tell on the hole protectors if you watch later on. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the video, but they did when I put them down. But I'm going to do my base as per usual, the up, down, up, down, up, down of my boxes, because I just like a continuous, although I use all three glitter headers, I like having the two boxes together with all of my plans, then the art kind of thing. And then we're just going to do our usual sidebar. So what I've worked out with my sidebar for Caress Press is to cut down 2 of the checklists from the heart checklist list, and that tends to give me enough room for a box, 2 things to do, and then any boxes that I'm going to use, either a toolbox and a normal full box or 3 full boxes. So now I'm putting in, I did pick out some SPC double and toolbox overlays in the simple line, and I'm just going to use those because I just love how clean they are. But yeah, I haven't used rose in ages, and I thought it'd be perfect for this set. Actually, I don't know why, but I feel like rose is like, it used to feel a lot more pink to me, and now it looks a lot more rose gold to me, so I don't know if that changed. I did put a quote on that full box, and then it perfectly fit inside of the confetti outline box, but you can't really see the quote, to be honest. So that was kind of a waste. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I want to do quotes. Oh, here we go, the discolored. I think you can tell that the clear paper has discolored somewhat. It worked with the rose, but no, I don't think I'm gonna. I threw out that sheet because it's just too discolored in the end. I don't know what happened there, but well. And yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, sometimes I'm just like, yeah, let's do quotes. I'm gonna buy quote boxes, and then they just never work in kits for me because you can never see them. I used 2 quotes on the next week's plan with me for the anniversary. It's a little bit better, but yeah. I just like putting stuff over the art just doesn't work that well for me, which is also why I stick to fairly minimal foil overlays as well, because I like to see the art, you know. So now we're going to do the daily stuff, and this week I just had Luck sneeze, bless him. I'm also looking out the window and I can see out the door, and I can see Heidi's legs just dangling off her cat tree, so that's ridiculous. But anyway, this week was actually a big work week. I was getting my final customs for Andrea done for SPC, and also getting my art set for this week done as well, which was my golden woods, which will be up in the shop today that I put up this video, the plan with me, on the Wednesday. So I was just getting all that art done before I have my week off, so I don't have to think about anything. So that was pretty busy. I also did a fair bit of cleaning this week, as I put in my sidebar. But first we have Coffee Monday. Oh, if you want to know what any stickers are, let me know down below and I'll reply. But then my usual stuff, SPC, Carly Plaids, Once More Love, those kind of things. But we have Coffee Monday, then my pre-plan with me went up on Monday, and then I actually mopped the bathroom. I was very proud of myself. It's been ages since I mopped the bathroom. It's just so hard to mop. It's like the hardest chore to do, I think, is mopping. And then did some laundry. Oh yeah, and I pulled in, you'll see a lot of SPC doodles in this light green color, because I had a color of the week that perfectly matched this green, I would say. So I used a lot of those this week. So that bucket with the gloves for mop bathroom is one of those. And then we had Lopez tacos for dinner, because we're like, well, it's summer and we really love getting their guac and chips on the side. And yes, it was, and sometimes it's not great, the guac, but this time it was really good, because probably because we're in summer. We have like better avocados. But yeah, that was really, really tasty. And then also this week we've been binge watching a ton of ER. We decided to finish up a season today actually, and we're going to take a break and catch up on our other shows, because we've basically just been watching ER. But I try to pull in all the most medical stickers I could think of to pull in. It looks like all week that I've been at the ER every day, which I have not. I just thought it'd be fun to pull in like medical or medical-esque stickers from the color of the week to mark the show, instead of just endless TVs, you know. And then I use these Stick with a Plan Girl pen girls from the Neutral line for work this week, because they're super cute. And I just love the idea of like the character holding a big pen. And then on Tuesday it was payday, and I did the voiceover for my video on Wednesday. And then I did more work. So why are we caught up? But anyway, what else? I don't know, this week was just work and watching ER, to be honest. I didn't get much else done. So just getting the stickers in there. And on Monday I just cut out me changing all the boxes up, because it took ages. I don't know, I've been very like, I know lately I just haven't been able to decide what boxes and things I wanted to put down, labels, and just been changing my mind a lot while I plan at the moment. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It could be because I'm too warm to think or something like that. Oh, and then this day we had Friends and Burgers, so just use that cute bear burger from Planner Face. And then just use the like cleaning gloves for ER for this one, because I thought that worked with like, you know, medical gloves. And then I think I went to bed early that night because I put Sleepy AF. So we're just writing those in. Friends and Burgers is a really good chain in Finland if you ever come here. It's like fancier burgers, but it's still like a chain kind of thing. But they're pretty tasty, and I love their chips or fries. They leave the skin on, so it's like of the potatoes, so it's really tasty. So Wednesday, I think I worked out on that morning. So I went to bed early, and then I got up early so I'm like, I need to get up earlier than usual to like fit in a workout, because I get up at like 10 a.m. I have my coffee, and then it's lunch, and then, I just want to move on with my day. So I tried to get up early, I think, this day to work out. I did get my workout in, although I was very miserable. I did my usual time, but I did like 1 kilometer less than usual because I was just riding slowly, like blah. And then I was just so tired from waking up early that I had a nap afterwards. So I worked out, had a shower, then I had a nap. So that's great. And then my plan with me went up as well. And then we got fat ramen for lunch. Delicious ramen. Also probably the best ramen place in Helsinki. But yeah, so I don't know, it didn't work out. I just need to find a good time for me to do my workouts, because I don't know, I can't get up early. I mean, although all this week that I've had off, I've been waking up early, like 8 to 9 a.m. But I still haven't felt like working out. So I don't know. I need to like figure out a good time for me to do it, where I feel motivated, But it's there, and I can do it anytime. I just have to work it out, I just been working out stuff in my brain, which exercising is not helping to work out stuff in my brain. I don't know. Does that make sense? But then we watched ER, and I did work, and then I couldn't sleep that night, so that's great. Oh, I forgot to write ER here, so I'm going to put the page away, but I will come back to it in a second, because I was like, wait a second. Did I write ER on that last day? And you'll see me fix that in a second. I just used like those baby wipes for that one. I think it worked as well, because it's like tissues, wipes. That works with medical stuff, right? You can see me try to pick out all like the doodles from the weekly sampler to try and figure out what I could fit in for ER, and then I think Thursday we did a big scrub clean of the kitchen. Like, I scrubbed everything down. I did the proper clean where you take everything off all the surfaces and just clean everything. So that was really good, and it was keeping the kitchen clean for the rest of the week, which was great. I'm just terrible at cleaning and working out. Here we go. I was like, wait, I don't remember writing ER previously. So we put that in. This time I used the needle and thread, because I was like, like surgeons or stitches. And I was listening to this song by Twin Twin called Mustache, and it's from a Eurovision. I don't remember which Eurovision, maybe like 2012 or something. It's one of my favorite Eurovision songs, and it's a France song, so it's in French. But it has very simple French in the chorus that is fun to sing along to. Anyway, this song got only 2 points in the whole competition, and it came last. I should say, like, the top winner usually gets like 500 points, so to get 2 points is pretty sad. Right at the bottom, I don't know why, because it's such a good song, and I feel like if it was in Eurovision today, it might actually do better, but, Europe hates France and the UK in Eurovision. But I really love that song. It's super fun. And I guess it's silly because it's about a guy who wants a mustache, but it's actually supposed to be like a materialistic thing, that he has all this good stuff, cars and things, but he can't grow a mustache, and that's all he wants in his life. So it's an interesting message in that sense. I'll stop talking about the Eurovision song. And so on Thursday we got Taco Bell, and I did some planning time that night, like pulling stickers and stuff, and we cooked ribs for dinner, which was fun. Because in the summertime in Finland, all of this like barbecue meat comes out, like seasonal meat flavors and types, so it's not that easy to get ribs year round. But in summer, all of these ribs and stuff like that are pre-flavored come out, and all these different pre-flavored meats that you can cook on the barbecue. And we don't have a barbecue, we just put it in the oven, but so it's fun in summer to try all these different seasonal foods. And so we got these baby back ribs, and they were pretty tasty. They were like caramel ones, but yeah. So we had those for dinner, and then I just had a big planning session that night. And then Friday I had a video go up. I don't know what one, August Kids, I think, because it was the last week of the month. Yeah. And then I did my arm routine with my dumbbells, like building up my arm muscle. And we had a Subway for lunch. And then I just used the little inhaler for ER this time. So I made good use out of that doodle samplers to find the ones that would work for ER. It doesn't really, I feel like it's hard to like write ER just like in the box. It just looks a bit silly, but oh well. You know, it doesn't really have another name except I guess emergency. So what else? I know on Friday night we cooked a chicken salad for dinner. And we've been cooking this chicken salad for like years and years and years. And it's basically you cook up some chicken however you want, and then you cook some pasta. We usually use farfalle or bow tie butterfly pasta, and then the salad part of it. So you have the chicken and the pasta, then you have baby spinach, and then any vegetable you really want. Most of the time it's always capsicum or bell pepper, I should say. We call it capsicum in Australia, but bell pepper, and we did cucumber and carrot this time. You can also do mushrooms, they're pretty good. And then you use a creamy dressing on top. And we've been using Caesar dressing, but you can also use like ranch or whatever. A creamy salad dressing of some sort, but Caesar's pretty good. And then you mix it all up, and it's pretty simple. You know, you've got the pasta carbs, you got the chicken protein, and then you have the spinach as the leaves, which are really, you know, they're really good for you. And then we try to put like crunchy, sweeter vegetables in, and so tasty. And like we buy everything that you would use for like just the typical 2 servings for one meal, but it pretty much stretches out to be lots of meals, so 4 meals really easily. So we make that a lot, especially in summer, because it's just so tasty and easy. And we just kind of fry off the chicken in a fry pan, and we put different spices on it, like paprika and garlic and onion salts, and I think thyme. I did it last time, but yeah, so I love that chicken salad. Super easy, and you just put in whatever you have. And then I vacuumed up most of the apartment, and then I worked late last night. I worked late that night, not last night. But yeah, I think that was the night I did get that custom done. I think it's February mystery, so that should be exciting. I think it's going to be so good. And I also did January mystery, so the mysteries start off well next year, I think. And then, yes, I think I got that done late that night, like 3 a.m. is when I got it done. And then Saturday, I worked on a recolor of an older set for Andrea. I drew like a new scene and stuff for it. So I'm sure you'll be seeing that pretty soon. I don't know. I think so. she's been wanting it for a while, so probably. And look at me trying to get all these boxes down. I don't know what I'm doing. So I think Saturday I got that recolor done, and then I got started on getting more of the Golden Woods set done. I had all the scenes finished by this time, and then Saturday I think I got most of the people done, and then Sunday I got the whole rest of the rest of the set done. Oh, this time for ER I used the like pads and tampons. I mean, it works, the pads. And then I also did some filming this day, and it was a nice rainy day. I think I filmed Monday's pre-plan with me this day, so I mentioned the rain in it. So yeah, that's the day I did it. But it was a nice rainy day, and I love summer rain, to be honest. It's always like dark and gloomy when it rains here, which is nice. Whereas compared to back in Australia, we'd always get summer showers, sun showers we called them. So it was like still bright and sunny, but it was raining. And I always love sun showers, they're so pretty. But here it's usually dark and cloudy when it rains. Because it doesn't actually rain that much here, which is weird. It has very temperate weather. So then what did I do? Oh, I think I just put in that I edited the videos that I did, and we had Burger King that night, and I did more work late into the night. I don't think I could stay up as late as I did the day before. I think I only stayed up till like 1 a.m. So I didn't get everything that I wanted done that night, but I did get it all done on Sunday night, so I was up until 3 a.m. on Sunday night finishing up this set. And then on Monday I still had to spend an extra hour doing listings. So it took me a little bit before I really got to start my holiday week, but it happened. I got everything done this week, and I was very happy with myself, because sometimes it's hard. I definitely needed the week off, although now I'm spending this week being like, I just want to do what? It is so weird how the brain works that way. So here I'm trying to figure out how to fit everything into Sunday. This is the older press format, so there aren't as I think there's a lot more boxes now. Like this format still works, but I'm used to a lot more of the sort of smaller boxes, the middle labels. So we're just trying to fit everything in here. Oh my gosh, what are you doing, Jess? Just put it down. But Sunday was good. I don't remember what I did. Oh, well, I did my usual wash and make the bed. Well, I washed the bedding and then I made the bed. Oh, and then Locke cooked breakfast this morning, like eggs and bacon and tomato and beans and toast. Delicious. I've been seeing a lot recently how a lot of people say like their male partners never ever cook for them, and I'm just like, oh, they never ever cook. And like for me personally, I couldn't do that. I just feel like it's such an essential tool as a human being, an adult, to be able to at least cook something. And it's so great, you know, we take turns. Like sometimes I cook the whole thing, sometimes Locke cooks the whole meal, sometimes we're in the kitchen together working on different parts of the meal together. I feel like that's just so much more healthy. And we do love to cook together and think up meals, so I don't know. I just don't understand. I can't understand. Plus I feel like, well, at least in Australia, everybody does some, and well, it's not called, back when I was in school, it was called home economics, and everybody does home economics that I've seen, like at least one semester. So all the guys I ever knew, like they at least knew how to cook a burger and stuff like that from home ec, but that's just what I've noticed. It's just not for me. I want a partner who can cook, you know. so we can share the load. But then we got Arnold's Donuts, watched ER, did some more filming, and then I was up till 3 a.m. finishing that set. But that is my whole week, and I think the spread turned out so pretty and soft, and I think a great end to July. Just something different, not too summery, but just summery enough. But anyway, that is the spread. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to have you. And here are my leftovers. So I used quite a fair bit, I think. Never that page, it's crazy. But anyway, I hope you have a wonderful week coming up, and know that I love and appreciate you, and that you are awesome and you can do great things. And I will see you next time. Bye.